Welcome back, friends. It's time to check back in with Maddie, who is at Hy-Vee on Battlefield for the kickoff of our holiday food drive. Maddie, how's it going? Oh, I see you have our friend Jordan Browning there. Good morning.
Jeremy, you took my line. I was going to say, look who I found roaming the aisles of Hy-Vee on Battlefield. It's Jordan Browning from Ozarks Food Harvest. Jordan, it's so great to have you.
Yes.
So great to see you.
Yeah.
And for our viewers maybe just tuning in or new to the area, can you tell us about Ozarks Food Harvest, the people you serve, and everything that you do in between?
Absolutely. We are the Feeding America Food Bank for Southwest Missouri. So that means we serve more than 270 faith-based and community charities across the Ozarks. And so we provide more than 20 million meals each year.
That's such a wild number to even comprehend. So how does one charity collect that much food money to give to those in need?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a 100,000 square foot warehouse. So that's actually about 20,000 square foot bigger than the Hy-Vee we're standing in right now. And so we're shipping in food every single day and shipping it out all across Southwest Missouri every day to make sure that families facing hunger have a meal to put on the table tonight.
And can you tell our viewers a little bit about the food scarcity issue and those numbers maybe from last year to this year? You said it's grown exponentially.
Absolutely. So yeah, just within the past 2 years, it has gone from feeding about 50,000 people each month. Now we're feeding about 70,000 people each month. So we've just seen that demand increase year over year, and that's due to increased childcare costs, housing costs, and people just still trying to recover from the economic effects of COVID. So there's still so much demand out there for food, especially now that we're in the holiday season.
Absolutely. And this food drive is so great for the holiday season, putting the Ozarks first, feeding our neighbors, giving back. How important is it to Ozarks Food Harvest, this food drive?
Oh, it's so important because not only is this one of the best ways for the community to get involved, it's a great way to make sure that these dollars are staying right here in Southwest Missouri. So, other things you may donate to, you may not sure where it's going. These are all going to your neighbors in need right here.
I absolutely love that. It's rewarding to see where your hard, your time, your money, the food that you're giving is going directly here in the community. Now, for those maybe needing assistance, how can they get in touch and how can they, ask Ozarks Food Harvest for the assistance?
Absolutely. So anyone who's in need of services in our service area, they can just go to our website at ozarksfoodharvest.org. We have a listing of all of our 270 sites that they can get food access right there on the website.
And you were telling me that, Ozarks Food Harvest, you guys can take $1 and stretch it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. We can take $1 and stretch it into $10 worth of groceries. So this is one of the best bang for your bucks because instead of going to the store and buying this food and donating it yourself, if you're doing it just with $1, we can make sure that we can stretch it as far as it can possibly go.
And I was, talking to Convoy of Hope and Crosslines, and there are a lot of crosslines between these charities.
Oh, absolutely.
So what would you say is the most beneficial part and the most rewarding part of you guys all working together, not against each other?
Yeah, it's so beneficial is because we're all playing to our strengths. I mean, Crosslines is one of our agencies right here in Greene County, and so they're doing that direct service to families right here so we can look at the other 27 other counties we're helping out. And Convoy's been a great partner for exchanging food product to make sure that we're able to distribute things locally with refrigerated and frozen product. So all great organizations working together here in the Ozarks.
What would you say Ozarks Food Harvest is looking for most? Is it donations? Is it monetary donations? Is it food donations? How can people watching assist?
Yeah, one of the best ways is through a monetary donation, just because, like I said, we can stretch that much further than the average citizen can. And if you can't do that, one of the best ways, too, is to volunteer, because right now we're sorting more than 100,000 pounds of food per week. So we need assistance to make sure that that food is going out each and every day.
And if someone watching, where can they get that information and reach out to you or reach out to Ozarks Food Harvest? How can they do that?
Yeah, absolutely. They can go to ozarksfoodharvest.org on our volunteer section, and they can find out what specific time is going to work out best for them.
What would you say is the most rewarding part of your job? Because I feel just serving the community is rewarding in itself, but there's got to be some more specific things that you see that maybe we don't see.
Yeah, the best part is that we're eliminating a choice that someone doesn't have to make this year. So they don't have to choose between paying for prescriptions or utilities, and being able to see someone that says, hey, I can have that same holiday meal that everyone else is having right now, that's the best part of this job.
What comes in the holiday meal from Ozarks Food Harvest? I'm just curious.
Yeah. So it's all the traditional things. So usually going to be green beans, sweet potatoes, and one of the big ones is turkeys. So we spent more than $150,000 on turkeys just this year. Yes. So we wanted to make sure that everyone had access in November and December to have that turkeys that we're all used to having.
I love it. Jordan, thank you. You're so awesome. And you guys, as I've said during the first hour, and now I'm going to say it again, you can come to your local Springfield Hy-Vee, but from now to December 31st, you can donate. Handy dandy note card right here that you're going to see at every checkout at your local Springfield Hy-Vee, or you can donate $5 or $10, or you can bring non-perishable items to the Hy-Vee to help not only Ozarks Food Harvest, but also Convoy of Hope and Crosslines. It is the time to give and for those families in need to receive. Jordan, thank you again.
Yes,
Good to
thank
see
you.
you. Happy holidays.
Yes, you too.
Jeremy and Kelly, back to you in the studio. How's it going?
Oh, I love that so much. And I love this time of year, Kel, because like we just said, we just had on a great organization just having a fundraiser. Now we're doing our official food drive for the holiday season. It's like there's something that's just so awesome and heartwarming
Yeah.
and charitable at this time of year and seeing people's hearts open up.
Well, when you're already in the spirit of giving, it's nice to kind of, stretch that a little bit and do something for somebody else that maybe wasn't expecting it.
Exactly.
So.
And and we're not saying you have to give what you can. We're not expecting everybody to give $1 million.
Right.
Give what you can. But Maddie and I were just talking the other day. How true is this? The older you get, you understand what your parents used to say about it's better to give than receive.
Isn't
it so true?
Yes. No, it really, really is. And I think, like, for us, we love to kick off the holiday season, at this time with our kids by, doing something like this where we're instilling in them, what it is, the joy that it brings to give.
Yeah.
So.
And you think about being a kid just wanting so much, for that toy at Christmas. Oh, I want that toy, I want that toy. But then, the older you get, you're like, man, I can't wait to give that toy to my niece or nephew.
Yes.
To see them light up.
Yes.
And see
Yes.
that happiness.
Absolutely.
And again, if you want to donate, it's going on now through December 31st. You can go to the QR code to donate. Again, you can have those cards right there at the two Hy-Vee locations in Springfield. You can take the canned goods, donate what you can, click that, get your phones out right now and scan that. And it's a great way to give back this holiday season. And it's a great way to give back what you can, what you're able to give.
I agree.
We know that people have limitations, but we're just saying whatever you can, it's great to give. And I love
right.
that feeling.
That's right. That's right.
It's so much fun.